How's it hanging, pals? It's me, Mandy Girl. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be recreating a look that my friend Kay suggested, which is this one right here. And I don't have much else to say about it. It's been a long week, as we all know, but let's hope things get better. Anyway, let's get started. Before we get into this today, can we just appreciate how immaculate my curls look today? I changed the shampoo and conditioner that I used. It's still in the same brand. I use Not Your Mother's brand, but now I use like a curl specific shampoo and conditioner. This is after 2 washes. I'm living for it. Gentle place. So of course, before anything else, my 2 primers. For once, I'm not filming a video at like 2 in the morning, so if anyone hears random background noises, I'm sorry. And then putting on my Sephora foundation in the shade Claire Light. I realized looking at some things today that there are 2 shades that are called Claire Light from Sephora. So this one, the one that I'm using, is Claire Light, but it's the number 8. The other one that I used where I looked like a lemon was 16. Maybe that'll isolate the sound more. Fuck. What is with these cars, man? Well, now I know. Never film before 2 a.m. again. Oh, I see what I forgot to do. I'm all over the goddamn place today. I'm not with it. Please forgive me. I'm going in with my Wet n Wild concealer that covers my spots. Also, just for reference, I don't think I've ever said it. Does this have a shade? It's 835 Fair Neutral, which is probably one of the lightest shades you can get. I'm actually pretty annoyed that I forgot to do this because I told myself I had to do this when I got back to the camera. Am I operating on even less brain cells than the last one? Probably. So I'm just gonna put a little more foundation over this side. Sometimes I wonder what it would take to get my mom to let me do a full face of makeup on her, because I've never done a full face of makeup on her before, and I want to. I'm gonna ask her later. And then my Sephora Bright Future Concealer in shade 1. Just on the eyes. Just to cover me lids. Okay, then you're gonna want to like immediately set your shit with powder, because all we're focusing on is like the whole area like up here, and you're putting shadows on it, so you want it, all of it, to be locked in place. Am I ever sure of what I'm doing? Absolutely not. Do I do it anyway? Hell yeah, I do. Okay, next you're going to take any like eyeliner that you prefer to use when like drawing things on your face. I have this Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liner that was like, I don't know, $1 maybe, and I bought it a while ago, not that long ago, like just specifically for the purpose of like drawing things on my face. So to start your mask, you just kind of have to draw the outline of whatever you want the mask shape to be. When I drew my mask, I started with the brows. I followed my brows, filled it all in, connected them, and then went down the sides, and then came back around and just drew the shape that I wanted, and then added like extra like thickening to the lines as I needed them. But the first thing I knew I had to do was the brows and connecting the brows, because that was the thick top part of the mask. We love a Sharpie brow queen. Would y'all believe that I wholly happened upon this shit by accident? Like, I really one day was just sitting in my room like, let me just draw a super gay mask on my face. And then this is what happened. Would y'all believe me if I said I was running off memory right now? Like, I wholly do not have a reference picture in front of me. I don't think I even looked at it before I hopped on to make this video today. I am winging it, and I am also killing it. And then after doing giant ass Sharpie unibrow here, I just took it down to the sides and like edged it off so that it looked like a mask. I'm gonna show you what I mean. If this thing wholly stops working for me in the middle of this, I'm gonna be pissed. So yeah, you just pull it down and make a little kind of like arrow shape in the corner over here. And then just drag it down. So yeah, you just drag it down from the edge of the eyebrows, make a little arrow looking shape off towards the side of your face, and then bring it down and swoop down like around your cheek. However far you want to go, like if you want it to stay right here at your eye, you could do that. I decided to go for more of a face kind of one. And then swoop it back up to wherever on your nose that you want it to run over. And then just pull it from one side to the other over the nose. And here's the outline. So now that we have the outline, I'm going to be going in with two different makeup palettes that I have, which are the only two colored makeup palettes that I have, which is the Nikkie Tutorials X Beauty Bay collab palette and the Morphe 35B palette. It is in fact the 35B. And I'm mixing palettes because there are colors from both of them that I like specifically for this, and I can't just go with all of one or all the other because, well, I could. Because that's what I did the first time. I only had the 35B at that point. But, you know, now I have another palette. So why shouldn't I mix colors? So first I'm going in with the Nikkie Tutorials X Beauty Bay palette with this color Mikai in the middle, the red color, on the bridge of my nose. And I'm just picking it up and then packing it in. And then you just buff out the edges a little bit on the sides of the nose so that it will more seamlessly flow into the next color that we put into the mask. Next, I'm going in with my Morphe 35B palette. As far as I'm aware, none of these shades have names. So I'm going in with this color right here, which is the orangey shade in the third row at the bottom. And just putting it on either side of the red. Next, I'll be taking the yellow shade from the Morphe 35B in the corner here. And then back to my Nikkie Tutorials palette for the shade Ew over here in the corner, the green one. And then going back to my Morphe 35B for the last two colors, I'm going to be going in first with this nice blue color right here in the last column. That's second from the top. And then finally, going in with this lovely purple shade right here in the center of the second to last thing right here. I will warn you, however, if you are someone whose face gets stained by pressed pigments, it has to be a pressed pigment. The purple's gonna stain your face. No ifs, ands, or buts, no questions, it happens to me. The purple and the pink right here always stain my face. Do I continue to use them? Absolutely I do. And that finishes the rainbow portion of the mask. Now, there were 2 more things that I did with the mask that had to do with eyeshadow and didn't have to do with like liners and things like that, because there's one more thing I have to do with liner before I'm done with the mask. If you can see in the picture, I put black on my lids and just on like the line of my eye underneath to give more of like a mask feel, I guess. So I took the black from my Morphe palette in the bottom corner. And then just to add a smidge of depth to it, I'm taking the black again and just lightly dusting it ever so slightly underneath the brow pen line. And then also just a smidge like underneath, just like very, very lightly. And then finally, to cap off this look, I'm gonna be drawing little like bell lines down off the edge of my mask, and then connecting them with I'm gonna be using the same eyeliner from before, and then I'll be connecting them with like little like white line things with my NYX white liquid liner. And this liquid liner isn't a pen, it's a little applicator brush, so steady hands are key here. Do I have those? Maybe. She looking great. And then if your black lines down the face are as blacked out as mine are at this point, which they were last time too, you can just go over them with the eyeliner pen. And then if you feel so inclined, you can do a lip, but when I did this, I just wiped off the stuff that was on my lips and just had my natural lip, because that's just what I like. And then setting spray. And there we go, pals. That is the finished look. Thanks for hopping along on the journey with me today. It was really cool doing this look again because I've been thinking about it for a while and I was like, yes, that thing definitely. So yeah, if there are any other looks that you would like me to recreate or try, like things I haven't done yet that you would like me to try, any like specific color looks that you want me to do, if you want me to do a neutral look, like a normal everyday kind of look, I have one of those. I have one and that's it. But yeah, thanks for watching and I will see you next time.
Hi. Is this okay? Right.
sure.
Are you doing a tutorial?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hi. You can continue.
I have to wait till you're out so that it's quiet.
I'm not making noise.
You're literally making noise.
Oh my god, I was not.
I'm gonna throw her. So that was Mom. I wholly shut the back room door because it was a little loud in the house so that I could maybe keep some semblance of quiet back here. And there's garbage hanging on the door because it's garbage pickup in like a day or two. And so we just hang it there until it's garbage pickup. And I think she thought I was making TikToks. I really don't think she would have done that without like silently making sure with me first if she knew I was doing a tutorial. I know you live here. Am I taking up your entire house? No. Am I asking you to be quiet? No. I shut the door for a reason.